You were organized. Your history does not begin at slavery. When you believe that your history begins at slavery, that's when you believe that without Western influence, you cannot make it. For me, I'm a proud Fanti from the Kumfi traditional area. When I learn the history of my people, I understand why I am who I am. Before colonization, my people were doing their own thing. We cared about each other. We fought wars that we won. We had food. When people were sick, health care, traditional health care was not the most impossible thing to have access to. Your history does not begin at slavery. It does not begin at colonization. There was you and your people before our land was taken over. And if you don't understand this, you're going to continue to think that without white people, you cannot build this country. Without white people, you cannot build this continent. Look, because in school, when you go, how much do you know about your people before you know about God in Godisberg? Your educational system is even strategic in such a way that your history is so wiped out that you have no confidence in who you are. Look, what they did to black people, it is not small. It is several years of indoctrination, several years of wiping us out mentally. That's why people come and tell you that if for nothing at all they brought education. Do you believe that your ancestors couldn't read and write before white people came into this country? All the markings and archaeologists and stuff find, what is it? This is not writings. We had our own way of communicating. We were literate. If you speak English and you can communicate in English, and then someone comes to teach you French, it doesn't mean you suddenly become the most intelligent person. You just learn French. There are other countries, China and the rest, is it not Chinese that they learn? They're educated in Chinese. That the fact that they cannot speak English make them less intelligent. Share. We need to wake up, and it starts by reading. And I'm going to challenge all of you. The social media, everybody knows I enjoy social media. But if you are with me, you know that more than anything, I enjoy research. Even if you write some English I don't understand, I'll go and Google it. Learn your history. There are things they will not teach you in school. Find your pride, African people. Find what it is. Find your identity. Because when you don't know who you are, you don't know where you are going. We don't know where we are going. Because we don't even know where we came from. You might think that I'm different from a lot of people. It's because I have a lot of pride in who I am. You can't tell me nothing. Yes, I have my bad days. I have my days where I question myself. I have my days when I'm not the most confident. But one thing you can never come and tell me is put me down. Especially as a black woman. You can't. And that's what we need. We'll go to a negotiation stage. Look at the resources we have in Africa. But you go to negotiating tables with your hand behind your back. Someone is going to take something away from you. And then you will ask them, how much? You won't say, this is how much I'm charging you. You say, how much do you want to buy it? Because you don't have faith and you have fear. Let me tell you about fear. Sorry, my points are all over the place because it's just freestyle. Let me tell you about fear and how they control us with fear. They control us with fear because the world has become such that African leaders feel like if they speak against or they take a certain stand, they'll put sanction on you. They'll cut this off. They'll control it. They do this. They do this. They do that. See, let me tell you something about my career. Everybody knows me. I have no problem losing a job. Because I'm like, the job, then it's not mine. I'm so confident in who I am what I bring to the table, that when you are booking me and you start doing chuchu, I'm like, listen, I know what I'm going to bring to the table. If I'm not for you, it's fine. And there are days when I started my career, I've been in the industry for 17 years. There were days when almost like a year I was not booked, but I was okay. Because I said, what is mine and it will find me. What I'm not going to do is sell myself short. Eventually, people started to take notice. They started to respect that, listen, she might be a lot of things, but when it's time, she'll show up on time and she will deliver. When you go to any table, negotiating table, and you act like you need them more than they need you, you have failed. We have all the world's resources, but then we always go like we need the world more than the world needs us. It's because we are not unified, and they keep us divided. So you're going to, let me tell Togo this, let me tell Nigeria this, oh no, let me tell Ghana this, oh no, maybe I should tell Nigeria this, so that they will be, the fear is a unified Africa. And people always go like, hey, no, don't speak on this thing, so someone will come and get you. Okay, it's frightening, but you know what, there are two ways to live in this world: to live in fear or to just live. And it is